What did you think when you first met me?
What did I think when I first met you? I fell in love instantly, Christina. I said, this woman...
Are we recording? Are we getting this? You fell in love instantly?
I fell in love so quickly and instantly. It wasn't even love at first sight. It was love at first sound.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?
That was the sound. And I said, oh, God, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with this woman. And I've never said that about a woman before, specifically.
You see?
So that was what was so shocking about it. Yeah.
I put a little straight in you.
Just a little, yeah. The Kinsey scale went from a 6 to a 5 on that one. Yeah.
Kinsey scale.
Yeah, you know the Kinsey scale is 1 through 6, so 6 being the gayest and 1 being the straightest. So I went down to a 5. Yeah. With this outfit, I went down to a 4.
No, this is like negative.
Negative.
You went.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my God. You know what I watched? You know what I rewatched on the plane? You're gonna love this. I rewatched Selena on the plane.
Okay, and what do you think?
First of all, I hadn't seen it since I was in high school because I remember very distinctly like one of the someone in Spanish, like in the teaching, a Spanish teacher.
What was that?
Someone in Spanish.
This is immigrant. Someone in the Spanish.
In the teaching. One of our Spanish teachers like made us watch it because he was gay and he obviously was like, you have to watch this movie.
Yeah, 100%.
This is, everything that you need to know about Spanish. And it really was.
This is everything you need to know about Spanish.
Muy, excited.
Muy.
Remember when she says that? She gets interviewed and she's like, estoy muy excited. Yeah, I was like, yeah, we're really learning Spanish here. But I rewatched it on the plane and I was like, this is the best movie ever made. This is really great.
And
J-Lo kills it.
J-Lo kills it. This is why I said what I said last time. Everyone was on the J-Lo hate train.
Whatever.
And it's like, I love J-Lo. I will watch every J-Lo and Sandra Bullock movie. I could join the J-Lo hate train,
but I'm also in the cart where like people are reasonable and can appreciate the good things that she has done. Like, Let's Get Loud.
Yeah,
Hustlers,
also, not everyone
Selena.
is, fuck off. Not everyone's perfect. I'm sure if I was to take a microscope and look at your life.
But also, if we're going to sit here and only come for J-Lo for being a raging cunt, then it's like, we have to do that for everybody. And there's going to be a lot of people on that list that y'all are going to be not happy about. And
then what kind of entertainment are you going to have?
And then what are we going to do? Like, that's the thing. This is just more, I think the J-Lo thing is more about the downfall of celebrity culture than it is about J-Lo, to be honest. Because I think people are really sick of celebrity diva culture. And I completely understand that, but it's like J-Lo becoming the headstone for that or the headpiece for that for me is there's so many other people that are worse than J-Lo. And in fact, the people that are worse in the industry are the people behind the scenes that you don't see. It's the people making the decisions and the network people that are the absolute worst. Yeah,
honestly, you get a diva, it is what it is. And that's part of it a little bit.
Yeah.
You're not going to have any fucking diva out there?
Yeah.
Let's get real, okay?
Yeah.
It's the other aspects of diva culture.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the real shit.
Yeah, and just again, not to defend J-Lo,
no,
but
I will defend J-Lo.
You love J-Lo, yeah.
I love J-Lo.
But if I learned that Sandra Bullock was a raging cunt, I would be like, okay, well that's your problem and that's her problem. That's not my problem. I love her.
Exactly.
She could do no wrong. I literally on the plane ride back from Turkey I was scrolling through movies and I saw a movie and I saw Sandra Bullock starred in the movie and I said play.
Play. That's all. I don't need to know what it's about.
Play.
I don't need to.
And it was about racism in the South. And Sandra Bullock played a lawyer, and I said, this is the best movie ever made because of Sandra Bullock. She killed it. She killed it. Every scene without her was a travesty.
Yeah, it fell short.
Every scene with her was cinematic masterpiece.
She's incredible.
That's it. So J-Lo, Selena,
and
great
did you know that before the proposal, she was like, I'm not doing any more comedy.
Oh yeah, she wanted to be done with the rom-com.
She was like, that's it. I'm doing all serious. And then they presented this to her, and she's like, all right, I gotta fucking do it.
One of the greatest rom-coms
one of the greatest of all time.
Are you kidding me? Betty White in that movie?
You know why? Because Sandra was in it.
Because
Sandra's in it.
She takes a B script and elevates it to an A+.
Yeah, when they say who are some of your top people as an actor, your Sandra's on there.
Well, you also give Sandra vibes. You have Sandra vibes. Yeah. You have Sandra charisma. I'll say that much. I think that's why I think I like you a lot.
Oh my God.
I think it's because you remind me of Sandra Bullock.
Can we put me in Practical Magic too, please?
Yeah. I think the only reason I'm friends with you is because you just kind of remind me of Sandra Bullock and then you have a Bay Ridge accent.
Oh my
God. So I'm just I think that's why. I'm straight for Christina.
Get Keanu Reeves Let me make a film with him.
Speed?
Speed.
Speed 3?
Oh my God, like this.
Shut up.
Oh fuck.
Shut
Or when
up.
she's trying to like control the bus and she hits the stroller.
Oh
and she's
my
just
God.
Like, ah! And then he calms her down. He's like, "It's cons, Ani. It's cons."
Shut up. That movie.
Me and Michael.
The original Scream, not the original Scream. The original
Was it-
Speed is a masterclass of building tension.
It
in a
really
movie. That
is.
is an amazing movie.
Me and one of my besties, Michael, we want to, for Halloween, we've always said we want to do Speed. And that moment where they're on the bus, and
Yeah.
we wanted to do a cutout bus
Shut up.
and reenact.
Should we
the
do
scene.
this? I know you want to do it with him, but let's make him jealous. He lives in Portland. He can
moved.
suck my
You
dick.
Michael, if you're listening, you
Yeah.
left me.
You left. You
me.
went to Portland, and so
Okay.
welcome to the neighborhood.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
We're stealing your Halloween costume.
Yeah, so we always wanted to do that.
That's great.
That's it.
We
Okay.
did welcome to the neighborhood. Guys, welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Christina and Gus.
Today we're talking Sandra Bullock
Sandra Bullock
for an hour.
is number one.
Is number one in my heart.
Her and Miss Congeniality. That was the first movie that I saw on HD that was for free.
Oh, I mean, I remember my cousins had a copy of it in Montreal. So going to Montreal just meant watching Miss Congeniality for me.
I'm
Like
fine with
going to
that.
Canada for me just means Miss Congeniality. The whole country. I want to let
Love
you
it.
know that.
Love it.
Yeah,
I love her.
I love it. So Selena was great. And then, yeah, I watched I watched that movie Past Lives with, it's a Korean,
Oh yes, yes.
It's a
I
Korean
keep putting
couple.
it on my, and I never get to watch it.
it was beautiful.
You know what? I
loved
hear a lot of mixed reviews.
I loved
But
it.
I also, when there's a certain movie that I'm like, I don't care if it gets like a 40 on Rotten Tomatoes. If I
No.
want to see it, I'm going to see it.
It has great reviews. I think the people that don't like it just don't like slow movies. It's very slow.
Yeah, okay.
And just kind of like, it's very like, slice of life.
Yeah.
So you have to be kind of in the mood for just kind of like you know what I mean? Like a lot of it is just like slow one shots.
You have to, you can't be this type of generation. Like you have to have
Yeah.
patience.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And
have
it's
to
beautiful.
appreciate cinema.
I loved it. And especially as an
storytelling.
immigrant kid, you
Yeah.
really relate to
All right,
like,
all right. Don't tell me anything.
it's very
I'm gonna
good.
watch it.
It's
I'm gonna
very
watch it,
nice.
'cause it's
I
on my
loved
list
it.
there.
And I also watched The Wild Robot.
It's on my list
yesterday.
there.
I loved it. I cried like a little bitch. There was kids next to me.
I was supposed
I
to
had
go
to stop
yesterday.
crying.
I was supposed to go yesterday.
Oh, you should have messaged me.
I know, but I got stuck. I told you watching Nobody Wants This.
Oh, with Adam Brody.
Yeah,
Everyone's watching that.
I got sucked into it. It's very rom-com-y.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really cute. I love Kristen Bell. Right? That's her name. I'm terrible with names. Kristen Bell.
I don't know.
Kristen Bell. That sounds right.
Is it Kristen Bell?
Is it Kristen? Is it Kristen Bell?
Good
yeah.
job.
Thumbs up.
You
I
did
did
it.
it. Wow. 2 for 2.
Kristen Bell?
2 for 2. I am not that
is-
person.
So Kristen Bell, is she also Dak Shepard's wife?
Yeah, and she did the Heaven and Hell one, the Afterlife, the Good
Oh, The
Life,
Good Place.
the Good Place.
So, yeah,
What?
she plays Anna.
Yeah.
Idina Menzel is Elsa.
So, relax, sit down, Sparky. It's coming for you.
So, Kristen Bell. Okay, so during the pandemic, Disney Plus. Did I ever talk about this on the show?
No.
Disney Plus released a reality show called Encore, which was a reality show.
No, this sounds familiar. Maybe I saw I don't
Every
know.
episode, they reunite High School Musical casts.
Oh no, I've never seen this.
From like years ago, and they redo whatever High School Musical they did.
That's adorable.
And so, but sometimes the cast they get are like 5 years past.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're 10 or 15 or 20. One of the cast is like 30 or 40 years
Wow.
older. So they get like old people. And every episode is like a different cast, different production. And then by the end, they put on like a version of the show.
Yeah.
And usually they like play themselves again, unless there's someone that couldn't come back or
Yeah,
died
or
or
is
whatever,
dead,
just didn't
yeah.
want to come back. But it was such a great show, and Kristen Bell produced it and like hosts it. And it was so wonderful. And I really want them to bring it back. But like, you have to understand that like when it's like 20 or 30 years have gone by, it is just these people like reuniting and having a grand time and like really fun.
It was like watching the cast of Friends.
Yeah, and it's like this
Re-
spooky thing. But the ones that are like a little closer, like 5 or 10 years, are really funny because they're still like in their 20s.
And there's yeah.
And so they're still like going through it in a lot of ways. And there's like one episode where one girl, like they did Beauty and the Beast, and she's like still bitter that she didn't get cast as Belle. So she
it just reads on camera.
no, and she literally stops like the audition. Like they do like fake auditions,
Yeah.
and she's like, I want to audition for Belle.
That's incredible.
And the girl that comes back, like Belle comes back. So Belle is just Belle, right? Belle could have just been Belle. So she's like, I want to re-audition for Belle. And like, meanwhile, I want to point out like all the confessionals of all the
that
other
would
people.
so be both of us, actually.
I know.
I was going to say you, but I was like, I'm not going to
It
lie.
would be me and Rent being like, I want to audition for Mark or Angel. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I literally was like, throughout the episode, all the confessionals are like, oh, Sarah's always been like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, Sarah's always been annoying. Like, it's always about Sarah, always Sarah. And she re-auditions and she doesn't get the part
Oh my
again.
God.
She literally doesn't get the part again, and she's so bitter about it, and she makes it like a whole fucking thing. And then like the day before the actual performance, she like faints. And she has to go to the hospital. And instead of everyone being like, I feel really bad for Sarah, all the confessionals are like, of course Sarah would somehow end up in the hospital fucking one day
I love this.
before
I
the
wanna watch
performance.
it.
So it's really funny
Good
when
job,
there's like
Kristen Bell.
old bitterness still there, but it's really sweet when it's like a cast that's just like living in the same town and you just get to know them again. It's like really nice.
I like
it's really
that. That's
sweet.
really sweet.
It was a really beautiful show. I hope they bring it back because I feel like there's so much more they could do there. And I would love to like have my high school in it
That's
and like come back and do Rent and like have like a little reunion,
that's hysterical.
especially with my new hair,
with your new hair.
my plugs.
I can't hear plugs and not do that. I'm a child.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been watching a lot. I've been binging a lot too. I've been watching The Perfect Couple with Nicole Kidman that hasn't aged in
how's
800
that?
years.
Yeah.
Can I
Tell you,
been in
Nicole
Twilight?
Kidman doesn't really do it for me.
And what do you mean?
She just like all of it is. I feel like she plays a version of the same character at this point, and like the acting is always like fine.
I
for
don't
me.
think
I
I
just don't-
disagree.
She doesn't really do it for me.
I think it's like forms of the same. Yes, that I agree with. But she does it so well. And
Sure.
it's never like the same, like she's mixed in with like different, like this cast. I'm like, this makes sense. Like I like this cast.
Sure.
So it's like it's like a bouquet of
Sure.
flowers, and it's like this is like I'm like, oh my God, look at this birds of paradise in here.
Sure.
No, you're not a Nicole Kidman
No,
fan.
you didn't convince me with that little monologue. No.
I love Nicole Kidman. There's who else could replace Nicole Kidman?
Nobody, but I'm saying that
But
like
that's my point.
in general,
So that she has to do it for you.
But I'm saying like in general, she just doesn't really do it for me. A lot of her stuff, like even like her stuff, doesn't really do it for me.
Okay,
Like,
that's
I'm
a
not
different
really-
that's
yeah.
a different thing of like liking the stuff that she's in.
Yeah, I don't really even like the stuff that she's in that much. It's like fine always. Like Big Little Lies season 1 was great,
That
and
was
then
incredible.
season 2 was awful. Everyone was like, "Bring it back," and then they brought it back, and they were like, "This is why
but
you
that's
don't
not a
bring
Nicole
something
Kidman
back."
problem. That's like
Sure, it's not a
That's a
Nicole
production
Kidman
problem.
problem, but it kind of is a Nicole Kidman problem.
it's
in my
not. Do
opinion.
not coin that. Do not coin that.
It's not. All right, fine, I won't. No, I think actually the problem with Big Little Lies season 2, and no one will say it, is Meryl Streep. That's just the problem. Like they added Meryl Streep, and it kind of became this like the Meryl Streep show, and it was like that's not what season 1 was.
I
at
agree
all.
with that. Like it shouldn't be that. But again, it's not her problem.
It wasn't her problem. The writers just went like off
Writers,
because
yeah.
they were like, "Oh, we got Meryl, let's go crazy." But it's like
Less is more
a
sometimes.
lot of it didn't need to be in there. I don't know. I really hated
Yeah,
season 2.
Meryl is a presence. You don't need to put so much in there. She's gonna come in, do her job,
like,
and be out.
She was even
and then
in
go
Only
cook for her
Murders in
husband.
the Building season 3, and I feel like there was times in that where she could have like over suffocated, and she kind of didn't.
And she didn't.
Yeah, but anyway, that's that, and that's what you missed on Glee.
So I didn't watch the whole Glee.
Oh, I stopped. You had to stop. There's no way.
There's no way.
People that actually watched every episode of Glee are sociopaths.
They look like you. Right now.
What's wrong? You know what? Enough of this. I'm gonna go change. I'm literally gonna go change. I've had enough of this abuse.
Well, take the zippy off.
I'll take something off. I'll take something off.
Take it off.
I'll take something
Take
off.
it off,
Daddy.
Daddy.
Here. Where's that?
Okay, better. Now take. Well,
No,
okay.
I'm not taking
Where is
this.
your? You're a mess.
You're a mess. You're a mess.
I missed you.
I missed you so much. Every day. Can I tell you? Sometimes I think I should text her because I haven't talked to her in 45 minutes, and then I think, no, leave her alone.
And I say, why hasn't Gus texted
I
me?
know she thinks that. I know.
And then when I get a message, I go, oh,
There he is.
look, it's Gus.
There he is. There he is. I literally the other day you sent me a voice memo and I go, oh, thank God. I needed this today. I needed a good one today.
I needed to listen to 45 minutes. How about that hour voice?
Oh my God. She tried to send me one that couldn't send. She actually broke voice memo.
Well, he tested me.
She finally did it.
He tested me.
Yeah.
Because you came at me with like, oh, my other friend sent me a longer voice note. And I was like, competition? Heard.
So she sent one.
So I came out full throttle. Don't try to threaten me.
I'm not threatening you.
This is actually what I really look like.
This is Christina when she's bald, probably. So I'm holding up. This is
No, you know who I feel like?
It's an alien head from the Alien Romulus movie.
You know who I
which,
feel
by
like?
the way, Alien Romulus was fucking great. I saw it right before I left.
I'm gonna have a whole day where I just.
And look, it's a popcorn holder.
I like this.
Look at that. You put the popcorn in there.
The what?
The popcorn. You put the popcorn in there, and then you eat the popcorn.
So cute.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Also
It's
looks
a big
like,
alien
it
head.
also looks like the dildo that gave me a fucking infection.
Oh. Let me get this away from you then. Trauma, I see.
Yeah, I think it was like some silicone that I was allergic
With
to.
the
It's
hair
not fun.
transplant, I haven't been able to fuck in 14 days. This is my day, my first day of fucking, and I think I'm just gonna take this home.
I'll give you my dildo. I'll wash it and give it to you.
That's so nice. Thank you. I really appreciate that. People that are like, I would never share that. I'm like, if you wash it, what's the point? I don't get it.
Yeah, I think
So
I was
what?
just allergic to like the whatever it was.
Yeah, you had to go to a whole doctor. You had a whole
Can
experience.
I tell you? So
Yeah, you got to tell that story. If you want to tell that story, that's a really funny story.
I'm just gonna say, long story short,
Yeah.
long story long.
Long story long, long story short. This alien head. Just the story should be just as long as this big giant
all right,
alien
let's
head.
begin. Start the clock. Yeah, went to Greece, had some fun. Dildo. I got like something went on. My pussy ass was like, nah.
Yeah.
My punan was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, you started feeling a certain way.
Yeah. So I got irritated, whatever, and it was bothering me. And then I was like, I need to go to a doctor. And baby boy was like, let's find you a doctor. And I was like, okay. So I went to a gynecologist. Little did I know that I was going to the same gynecologist that his mother goes to.
Disgusting. And it's Greece.
It's actually not.
So
I was like,
there's
if
no
this,
doctor-patient confidentiality
I
there.
know. So now I'm like, the potential mother-in-law is going to know if I'm dirty or clean.
Yeah. And guess what? You're dirty.
No. So I go to the which honestly I was like, if this man delivered her kids, like I'm in good hands. Like let's go. So I
Sure.
get there, which mind you, walked in, they said hello to me, gave me like nice little wet wipes, sat down. It was like a fucking museum in there. Gorgeous, completely different from the gynecologists over here. Okay.
Yeah.
And I go inside, I walk in, they give me all the scrubs. She explains everything to me nicely. I get up there, the syrups are not like in New York. They're not like in America. They're not like down here where you just sit there and then for those who don't know, those who don't have a vagina, you sit on the chair. Are you sure? You sit on the chair.
Homophobia.
And we're back, baby.
Every time you do that, I'm gonna eat you with
You're
an
gonna
alien.
eat-
Kiss it.
And so you sit on the thing, you put your feet on the stirrup things, and they're a little down. And usually the doctor is like, scooch down. So like your booty's off a little bit, and they can do what they want to do, not want to do what they got to do. Over there, you don't got to scooch down because your legs are up here.
Oh, they plop you up.
They plop you up.
Okay, yeah.
So I was just like
Visualization.
So now I get up there, and then the doctor goes in. I go, these are so high. I go, what happens if your leg can't go up there? He goes, well, then we have other problems. And he's like, we need to talk about other issues.
Yeah, you need to talk about mobility. Yeah. At
I
that
know.
point. Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was like, that's funny.
That's
So
hilarious.
he checks me, and now like for a procedure, they put their gloves on. They have to insert and check, and then he takes his fingers out and goes
Sniffs.
and sniffs his fingers, and he goes, "Mia jaraise."
You're fine, he says. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like, at first I was like, oh, but then I was like, that makes sense. Because as women, we're like, how do we smell? And that's an indicator if something else is happening. Instead of getting all these tests, do you have insurance? Are you going to have to pay? Send them in, wait a week to 2 weeks until they come in and be in. He was just like, nah, you good. Just, here's a cream. He's like, no hanky-panky. No hanky-panky for a few days.
God. Wow. Ooh.
Broke that
I know
once.
what that's like. Broke that once. I know. Yeah. Who
and then
doesn't?
that's it. And he's like, you're fine. He's like, off you go.
Yeah, as it should be.
So nice.
Easy. And it was 25 euro
Easy.
probably.
And now, my boyfriend's mom knows I'm clean and that we do hanky-panky. With alien dildos.
With these giant fucking dildos. Yeah. You're disgusting.
Me?
You're disgusting. You're a disgusting,
You're the one
I'm
taking this home.
slut-shaming
Yeah,
you.
well, you know what? Takes one to know one.
That's exactly right. Because let me tell you, the things I did in Spain and Greece and not France, but in Turkey. Actually, in Turkey, Grindr's illegal. You told me that. Christina messaged me that. She's
I
like,
was checking his location
just so you
all
know.
the time.
And I did end up having some booty in Turkey, which
Yeah,
let
like
me tell you,
in the like the popular areas where
in
it's
the
like
hotel- in a
normal
100-person
people,
hotel, yeah.
they're fine.
But like I literally had some booty, and let me tell you, when it's illegal, oh, it's so much hotter.
Yeah,
It's so much
nutty.
hotter when it's illegal. I was in the lobby.
It's like flirting with him with this outfit. You're just like, should I
Shut
not?
up! Shut up! I was in the lobby and I was like waiting for him, and I was like, oh my god, what if someone catches us? And then I go to jail. What if it's also a sting operation? I go up to his room and it's like just police.
I know. I was like a little nervous.
I hope if it was a sting operation, they would let me like do it.
You would also
And then
be
catch
so
me
turned
after.
on.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, oh,
And
an
I think you
audience, I love this.
Yeah, I think they would get nervous and then just let you go.
Yeah. They'd be like, this one's crazy. We shouldn't put him in jail. It might
They're like,
get wild in there.
I'm also getting turned on as well. I'm getting questioning my
Yeah,
sexuality.
yeah.
I gotta go.
I gotta get out of here.
You
No,
know?
seriously, it was so hot when it was legal. Okay, look at you. You guys look so similar, really.
Oh yes, I'm very alien-like.
Yeah, very alien-like.
I love it.
Very, very
I'm
extraterrestrial.
Gaga.
I wouldn't say Gaga.
My nieces and everyone called a
I mean,
video.
you have Gaga.
A video
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
posted that it's like over 4 million of like me in this like judo outfit and being like a dumb girl.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Everyone's just like, yo, that's coked up Lady Gaga. And I'm like, yeah, accurate. I was not coked up. It was
Oh
just
yeah,
me.
everyone was talking about how you like.
Yeah, it was
seemed
just
really
me.
high. Yeah.
Guys, that is me, okay? That is just a side of me. And everyone thought I was just high as fuck. And there was like, it's high Lady Gaga. And I was
I
just
mean,
like,
that makes sense.
I was
Also,
like, I'll take
Gaga
it.
is hot. Like, have you seen an interview with Lady Gaga?
Wait.
She doesn't come off as like normal ever. Yeah.
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 I hope one day, I want to learn how to like sing nicely. So when there's a film about Gaga,
Do
I
you
can
sing?
You know what? I've been practicing, and every so often I sing a little bit, and singers in my life are like, "That's really nice, Christina."
Sing it out a little
No.
bit. Can you take me?
Well, that's a
higher?
transformation. That's a method transformation.
Yeah.
That's not just
that's
singing.
not singing. That's like that's full. That's
My beard
That's
grows.
Joaquin Phoenix and Joker. Yeah,
I
that's full
begin
method.
to grow my beard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
turn into Scott Stapp. So,
Yeah, that's really funny.
but yeah, but maybe I'm
I
gonna
didn't
start
realize they're like
singing.
Trump supporters, aren't they?
Don't tell me that.
I think they are. I think they're opening up for like another band that like has like a whole.
I am over the whole political system. Everything is a lie. Like, I think just like we the people need to do something.
Okay, and that's go and vote. That's vote. That's literally the only thing we can do is vote, and it's actually.
I just wish Bernie won.
The thing is it's vote in local elections. Everyone's like,
That's
blah,
the
blah, blah.
thing.
It's like you need to be voting in your local elections because, like, if you don't, then no change is going to happen. And the people that are smart enough to vote in local elections aren't the Democrats. I'll say that.
No, it's true.
It's the Republicans that go and vote, and that's really the issue. So that's
No, it's
why.
true. And I've been guilty of that.
And we vote in Bay Ridge. That's a swing district.
I know.
So in our local elections, we really can enact like some really good change if we choose to. But I don't take the R train to Bay Ridge for every election. I'll tell you that much.
Why don't you?
Do you vote in every election?
Yes.
Every local election. You go and you vote at Fort Hamilton.
Mhm.
You vote. Everyone.
Mhm.
Every single one of them, Christina.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can see you lying through your alien teeth right now.
No, but I do want to make more of an effort of doing better.
I do too. And that's why
But
I'm calling
also,
myself out on this podcast right
I
now.
think people are just tired. Like, what am I going to vote? What are my
There's
options?
the other thing is there is a lot of them. It is like a lot of elections.
How do you vote? Like, I'm
You have to do
stressed. I'm
research and you have
stressed.
to understand your candidates.
No, I know the candidates, but I feel like the only way to actually get voted into office is you have to do something corrupt and be a piece of shit in order to be considered.
Well, yeah, as I'm finishing Veep right now, it really is.
You know what I mean? Like,
It,
there's no
really
good
is.
person in office truly because
No,
everyone's
no,
being
no.
bribed. There's shit going on.
No,
So it's
no.
like,
That's
you know,
I think
the
what,
real evil is just this money ruling the world.
and that's what I mean. You know, the thing is, you say that, and that's what I think a lot of people's appeal to Donald Trump is is that he is not really a politician, and so he doesn't come from the same world as a lot of these corrupt institutions.
Yeah, but he's
right?
still a corrupt person.
Exactly. Yes, but
He's a
I
corrupt
think that
businessman.
for Joe Schmo in Indiana, that is like the certain appeal that they have towards him.
Well, yeah, and also when you just have
Just to be
one
real.
media outlet on there playing 24/7, and that's your only type
No,
of like,
100%.
you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, yeah.
you know, and listen, I'm not saying like I know Kamala, et cetera, like she's like I don't know what she's gonna do and not do.
I don't know if she's going to really build back the middle class like she
I
says.
have no
I hope
idea.
she does.
I have no fucking
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
I mean, doesn't she have a hand in it as well? Like when Biden
As
was
VP,
still there, like
not
yeah.
really. VPs don't do anything. VPs
Are you
don't
sure?
do a single thing.
Are you sure? Can we look this up, D?
No, like that's what I learned in high school. I learned in high school like the VP really just like
they can break the tie in the Senate if it's 50-50.
Okay.
that's it.
And that's pretty much
And that's pretty it.
And that's only when that happens, and it doesn't happen all the time.
Okay, this is good because when everyone's like, well, what have she been doing with
They're
with
basically the
Sleepy Joe?
understudy.
Yeah, they literally just have to sit there and wait until the guy dies, if the guy dies. And then hope that they gain enough like good grace with the American public that they can run in 4 years.
Which is what's happening right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Tim. I
Because
think
basically
that
Joe
people
Biden's
really like.
basically dead.
Well, yeah, basically dead. Yeah, and that's the thing about Tim that's really nice that people like Tim, and he's probably going to be the next one in line now to maybe run if people like him, and people do seem to like him. And today, as we're recording this, is the day that the vice presidential debate is going to happen.
And you're going to be at a concert.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. I'll watch the clips on TikTok. Are you kidding me? Fuck that shit. I got shit to do. I gotta live my life, okay? I got a hair
I
transplant.
got shit to do.
I gotta fuck tonight, okay? Today's fuck
Today
day.
is the day that Gus
Today.
gets to fuck.
I'm gonna fuck right now. I'm gonna fuck right now.
Who's gonna fuck? Who's gonna fuck? Who's gonna fuck?
Gus. Gus is gonna fuck. Gus is gonna fuck. Gus is gonna fuck. Hit me up if you wanna fuck. Hit me up if you wanna fuck.
Here's my dildo, Gus. Here's my dildo, Gus.
It smells like your nasty pussy. Smells like your nasty pussy.
That reminds me of Issa Rae, when she's like broken pussy. It's about
Oh my God! Yes. Oh my God! Shut up.
Not for nothing though. Women have it rough whenever it comes to like any kind of like men could go years with an STI and not know it, and just be spreading that shit everywhere.
I mean, that's the thing is can I tell you, every time I've had chlamydia, which has been 17 times. No, I'm kidding.
and I'm the broken pussy.
Yeah. No, whenever
dirty pussy.
whenever I've actually had an STD, and I've only had chlamydia and gonorrhea, I haven't had the other ones. It's been asymptomatic, and because I get tested every 3 months, that's the only reason I find out.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important that you go get tested every 3 months.
And then once again, it's on the responsibilities on the woman, if it's a male, female, that she has to call them and be like, "You gave this to me."
Yeah, but also like when you are sexually like
You should be getting checked.
I've told guys like I got tested and I have chlamydia, and I've had for 95% of the time it's people that are cool and are like, great, good to know, I will go get tested and blah 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 blah. Every once in a while you get hit with like oh my God, you gave me chlamydia, and it's like, okay, or you gave me chlamydia, or somebody else gave me chlamydia, or you got it from somebody else. Like,
yeah, but it's also like
doesn't work. It doesn't work like that, baby. Like,
Yeah,
it
but
does not work like that.
because your world, they're more open and understanding of how these things
Yeah,
work. On the other hand, when you're saying like, "Hey, you gave me this, you should go get tested and like maybe not fuck around," they don't. They get
just-
defensive,
And they just
and then they just keep fucking around,
like
and not
idiots.
want to take care of it.
like idiots. And it's only an
And
antibiotic.
also, like,
It's nothing crazy.
no, it's not. It's like having like the common cold.
Yeah, you just
You
go
know,
take a
It
Z
is
pack
what it
and you're
is.
fine.
You're done. But
Calm
like,
down.
get tested. You're
Get
that
tested.
active. Get tested.
Yeah, it's like especially chlamydia and gonorrhea. All you gotta do is pee in a cup.
That's it. It's so fucking easy.
That's all I'll say about that.
Or whatever.
And that's all I'll say about that one time. Actually, it's so funny because when I was in college, I really was like crazy, like so scared I was gonna get an STD, because as a gay man, I think like, you know, during a certain time period, you definitely are terrified of AIDS. Like, you're so scared of
Yep.
HIV, and you grow up
being scared.
in that, like the time that I grew up, you grew up in an environment where it's like this already wiped out a whole generation, and now like this is the common thing that gay people have, or
Yeah.
that's how it's taught and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stigmatized, right? And so going to college, like those early years when I was like hooking up with people, I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I had like dry lips from the winter, and I thought it was like chlamydia. I was
Oh my
like
God.
losing my mind. I remember like having a panic attack one time and being like, I have herpes, and like the nurse looked at me up and down and she was like, okay, you don't have
just
herpes.
Here's Vaseline.
And, yeah, literally. And
You're fine.
And I was like, I think I have HIV. And she was like, okay, well, you can't really get HIV from a blowjob. Like, that's not how it works. Unless you have open bleeding sores in your mouth, you can't get HIV like that. And I was like, oh, good to know. Good to know. And I remember, like, I was so nervous about it. And one time I went to go visit my high school to, like, go and, like, talk to some of the kids. And this is in college. And
like later on.
Later on in college.
I was like, wait, what?
In college. This was in college. Like, one of the teachers asked me to come back and, like, talk to the kids about, like, the college experience. And I was having a day. And I literally was like, and you know what you have to do? You have to watch out for STDs. And I remember the whole class just being like, what? And the teacher being like, oh, okay, Gus, I think that's enough. Like, I went off about it. And I was like, now looking back, I'm like, what a psycho. What a psycho thing to do.
That was equivalent to, like, our health teacher.
Literally
Just
being like, you're going to get AIDS and die. Like, I was like, you're so dumb.
Nah, he was like, he was mad chill, but he was like, yo, be careful where you put your shit because you're going to end up looking like a pepperoni pizza.
Shut up. That's so
and
funny.
Honestly, that made more of an impact because I was like, I don't want my stuff looking like a pepperoni pizza.
I don't want to look like a pepperoni pizza.
I was like, I don't want to look like a pepperoni pizza.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
He's like, y'all gonna be crusty with pepperoni pizza face. He's
You know
like,
what?
so be careful.
That really
So-
comes from his experience,
and
for sure.
And honestly, that's where I learned to check before going down on a guy.
Yeah, you got to do a little
I
check.
do like a little check, you know?
You gotta do a
like,
little check,
you know, you
check.
get all sexy and you're just like, oh, it's so big. It's so nice. But really, I'm checking.
It's so big. It's so
Yeah,
nice.
because then they're just like, oh yeah, and then they don't pay attention. And I'm really like, I gotta look.
Yeah, meanwhile,
I
you
gotta
have a
look.
magnifying glass.
Well, dead ass.
You're sitting there on the dick like, with the alien.
I'm like, I don't know where that shit's
The
been.
flashlight on your phone goes on. And he's like, damn,
There's a little
girl.
weed whacker in
Yeah.
case if he didn't.
Damn, she must think that's the best dick she ever seen. Yeah. That's so stupid.
I'm like, I'm just, taking a photo for the girlies. They gotta
for
see
the girly
it.
pops. Hey,
God.
hey.
Men are so stupid.
But I went to Spain. I did Barcelona and Madrid. And Barcelona is so interesting because they hate tourists so much. But Madrid is
Isn't
bigger.
it in Barcelona where they're shooting people with the water guns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's
crazy.
low-key.
Because even if you speak Spanish there, they prefer Catalan and they want to be their own separate thing.
They're fucking snooty.
They're snooty there. They're really snooty.
They
I
might
mean,
be
I
worse
met
than
some
French.
they're snootier than the French by a long shot. Like, because I would try to speak Spanish with them and then they would just respond in Catalan. And I'm like, okay, guys.
All
like,
right, I get it.
we're all just trying here. We're all just trying to be nice.
yeah.
And you're
Being
not.
respectful. I'm coming here with like a mindfulness.
I
I'm,
know. Like, I
trying
had
to say good morning, not in English. Like,
it's like
fuck
really,
off.
I'm trying here. Like, I'm not the stereotype. Don't look at me like that. So, I mean, and I get it because, like,
Unlike in Greece, where the tourists there, I'm sorry, speak their own language to say excuse me and good morning.
oh,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
they don't
fuck
give a
off.
fuck. Yeah.
Say something. Even a good morning is so beautiful. Don't you want to incorporate that in your travels?
No, they
Isn't that
don't.
the point of traveling?
No, that's not for that's for
To
no.
be affected by another culture and see how people live and like
No, literally not
learn
at all.
empathy and compassion. That's part of the whole purpose
No,
of traveling.
Literally not at all.
Fuck
No, because
off.
I stayed at a nice hotel with my parents once, and it was all German tourists, and they were like bringing German energy to a Greek hotel, and I was like, we're not acting like that. We're not gonna act German here. And they were like shushing us and being really rude.
Don't you dare.
And I was like,
999.
They shushed my mom. She was on the phone. They shushed her, and she was smoking a cigarette, and they all had an issue with it. And it's like, this is Greece.
Fuck off.
People are gonna smoke, and people are gonna be loud. This is just the place that you decided to come vacation.
Yeah, it's
this
like
is not
like,
Germany.
People like that, like or like I see like these like reviews on like Airbnb where they stay in Athens and it's like in the center, and they're like it's so loud.
Oh yeah. I mean, I always have to read those those reviews. You always have to read with a grain of salt.
Exactly.
You're like,
I'm like,
oh,
are you okay?
They're like, oh, you have to turn this water boiler on, and I'm like, yeah, that's
that's
Greece.
Greece.
You're in Greece. That's how it works. Sorry.
Idiots.
Oh, I put like a tampon in the toilet and it overflowed and it didn't work, and I'm like, so you don't.
Do you see the
respect.
hand with the circle around it?
Do you
and then the
literally see all
line
the
with
signs that
holding-
say don't put
don't-
anything in the toilets, you fucking idiots? Anyway.
Dumbasses.
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 But in Spain, the tourists also, like, I did see one girl, like, drunk at 3:00 in the morning, and they were American. And this taxi driver was like, do you need a ride? And she was like, I need gelato. You need to take me to gelato. And I was like, see, if I was a cab driver and I had to deal with that like 5 times a day, I would also be like, fuck tourists. So I completely get their side of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I totally get their side of it. But I went to Seattle and Portland this weekend to do shows, and Portland was it's
small, cute,
it's
quaint.
small, it's cute, it's quaint is a, don't tell them you said that, but quaint is a good way to put it.
They're a big foodie area. So
The best food
Yes.
I've ever had
one of
in
my
my
best
life.
friends moved there just for the food.
Literally, the food is so good. I mean, I get it. The food is really so good. Every meal I had, I even went to like a little diner place for like an omelet.
Slamming.
The fucking not
Coleslaw, pickles, and
not
fries.
the coleslaw. the fry, like the how do you call the shaved?
Oh,
when they're-
okay. Home fries.
The hash browns.
Hash browns.
The hash browns.
We're hashing.
They were hashing.
They were hashing.
Crispy on top, soft underneath. Oh,
Cooked to perfection.
cooked to perfection.
You know why? Because these smaller places, they can afford. Like, I feel like they're able to put more love into shit.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
New
is
York,
everyone in
we're stressed out.
everyone in Portland like wanted to make like you can tell the people that live there want to make it a good vibe, even though it's like a small city.
Yeah,
And that's cool about it. Seattle's a cute city though.
you realize
Seattle's
Seattle.
genuinely cute. The architecture's cute. It's like good. There's always like something going on. I felt like it was nice.
Okay.
Very active. I felt like very cute. You can hike. There's outdoorsy stuff. Portland has outdoorsy stuff too, but a lot of that.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
A
Very
lot of that.
cute. But Seattle had this thing like, here's the thing with tourist destinations in America. Sometimes you go to these like cities in America and you're like, this is what you got to, these are the top 10 things to do. And one of the top 10 things to do in Seattle was go to the gum wall. And it's like literally just like,
how much did you pay for that?
no, it's
$75.
free. It's free. But you go to the gum wall and it's literally just like a wall with people putting their gum on it.
And then you go to Spain.
And you see Picasso. And you see Gaudi. And you see like actual things, the Sagrada Familia, that are beautiful. And then in Seattle, they're like, you got to go to the gum wall. That's like the third top thing to do in Seattle. The third thing.
Do they sanitize it? Like, do they?
No,
like,
it's disgusting. And the whole point is that you go there and you put more gum on it. You contribute to it. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, I was like, I cannot believe I walked out of my fucking way to go see this.
Larissa in Greece had a gum tree. They took it down.
Yeah, because they were probably like some
This is
some old lady was like, this is dumb. Ti
Είναι
μαλακ-
νεολαία
Τι
τώρα.
μαλακίες
Θα έχετε
είναι αυτές.
χάσει.
Τι μαλακίες. You know,
Θα βάλω τη τσίχλα μου
in
εκεί.
my day, we had the Parthenon. I will
We are
say,
excavating tiles from the ground.
I will say, the Space Needle cost $75 to go up it.
$75.
$75 to go up the Space Needle.
$50 tops.
The Acropolis is $30.
And you get not just like one little area, you get a whole fucking villa.
And you get the Acropolis. That built thousands of years ago. The Space Needle,
$75. And what do? Like you go up, you look, you come back down.
literally.
That's $75
I was there
worth?
for 20 minutes.
Absolutely not.
Because the view you get is just of Seattle. And it's like, I mean, it's cute, but like
That's
the view
excessive,
you get
$75.
from the Parthenon is of Athens, and Athens is really beautiful. That's all I'm saying. Not to shit on Seattle. And this I say being like Seattle was really cute and I would love to go back. And I say that all knowing like I love Seattle and I
You're
literally
gonna have your face on the gum wall.
cannot wait to go back. But even at the show, I said it on stage. I was like, the gum wall was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Applause break. People were like, we agree. We agree.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I'm at
Because Seattle people are real. Do you know about the Seattle Freeze?
No, what is that?
So the Seattle
Educate me and
the
everyone
Seattle
else.
Freeze is apparently in Seattle, people are really unfriendly. And they're really cold to you. And it's like people will be kind or like they'll be nice, like they'll hold the door open for you, but they'll be like really cold. Like if you want to like get to know somebody, it'll take like weeks. So apparently it's really hard to date and to make friends in Seattle. And I noticed it. Like I definitely noticed it.
I want to go there now even more.
Yeah. Like one of the openers
Because
that I
my
had.
Brooklyn ass would break that freeze.
No, you wouldn't. They would be like, absolutely not. Get the fuck out of here. But I will
no,
say,
that would be me. I would say
in
something.
the
I'd be like, "Oh, excuse you."
excuse you.
Excuse
in the
you.
subways, it's not like here where like if you're going up an escalator, people are just willy nilly. Everyone on the escalator was on the right to let people walk up if they needed to.
Yeah.
They don't fucking do that in New York anymore. People in New York, it's a fucking free for all
because
out there.
they're idiots that are coming here.
After
Back
being in
the
Europe for a
day-
month and then going to Portland and Seattle, I've come back to New York now twice and I've been like, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is... People need to get the fuck off their phones. people need to pay attention like a little bit. I'm gonna start smacking phones out of people's hands.
I push.
I'm really getting mad. Like I'm really starting to get mad.
If I have to say excuse you twice, and the second time was much much louder than my first time,
Like,
and you don't pay
people
attention
on the
you're
escalator,
getting shoulder checked.
people on the
Done.
escalator just like not giving a fuck if anyone's behind them.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but listen, the thing is, it's like New York has always been like that, but there's more of like an awareness because people just, it was like New Yorkers knew a little bit more how to like ebb and weave through people, like the awareness of being on the phone, but also moving to the side. And then you get people that come here and move in and there's gentrifying and just like, and then they're fucking idiots.
No, it's the people that come here and they think they have to act a certain
A
way.
certain
And it's like,
way.
no, you don't.
Honestly,
You
can I
actually
tell you-
don't. You have to act normal and be self-aware and be conscious of what's going on around you. This is in Ohio. There's people on the sidewalk. You got to walk like a human being.
Yeah, born and raised
Everyone in
New York,
Seattle was so respectful.
Born and raised in New York, the people that I get into a fight with in New York City are not mean, quote unquote, mean New Yorkers. It's out of towners.
It's out of town. They think they have to be
acting
mean.
and act in a certain way. Move out of my fucking way.
I don't know. New York City, I'm going to say it. You've gotten a little boring.
I think what they got to do is, I think a lot. I
We need
agree
a
with
revamp.
that.
We need
need a revamp, especially after
We
COVID.
need to get back to our roots a little
and
bit.
you know what? We need to start seeing like when people are coming.
Can I
in
tell
here,
you,
like,
New Yorkers, like people that come to New York, like not New Yorkers, like real New Yorkers, but New Yorkers, we're starting to get a little LA out here. I'm going to say it.
Well, you know what?
It's starting to get a little LA out here.
I think we got to.
a lot of entitlement. A lot of entitlement.
Yeah, but it's
A lot of
not-
rudeness.
It's not New Yorkers.
It's not, no, but I'm saying like people that are living in New York right now, it's giving entitlement. It's giving this
is
like
why we gotta
awful
give
kind of
some-
vibe.
We got to give some kind of like compensation or some kind of like tax break to real New Yorkers to stay here.
Yeah.
Or for the New Yorkers who left because it was too expensive and too this because of everything.
To come
they
back.
have the opportunity to come back. Okay.
We need a rehabilitation program
Yeah,
like they
and
do
we
it like the
should-
zoo. We need to have a zoo.
Yeah.
Like the zoo.
Like the zoo.
Like Mudang.
Yeah, we got to bring back New Yorkers and help them thrive again.
Yeah.
And we should really get like some sort of tax break.
Because
If you were born and raised in New York.
it's an endangered species now. We're
Exactly.
an endangered
And
species.
honestly, when people come to New York City, fine, you're going to see the skyscraper, you're going to see this, you're going to see that. But the stories you go back with are seeing some kind of New Yorker yelling at somebody. It's seeing the people of New York. You know what I mean? We're the attraction. So pay me. Pay to come see.
Yeah, Christina. Pay to come see Christina yelling at people. She just
It
stands
is very entertaining.
stands at the top of the Statue of Liberty and just calls
Because
people out.
we call people out and then we're like, oh, you need help with your carriage?
No, it's crazy
your
out
car.
here. No, the vibes, I will say it. I've noticed this now for like over the summer too. And when we went to that gay bar.
Stop gentrifying New York.
When we went to the-
If I see one more Subway tile coffee shop, I'm going to lose my shit.
All right, calm down.
Sorry.
Take a breath. Do you want to hold the alien? Hold the alien. Just get it away from your, you know what? Hold the alien. You're good. Yeah. But no, yeah, the vibes have kind of gotten bad.
Yeah, because it's all these little
not
fucking
fun.
kids that are coming
Yeah.
to New York, living out their
Like I remember going to Poppy Juice and elsewhere, and it's like that's supposed to be like a really fun night, and like the vibes from everybody were so like poser vibes.
Yeah, you're not from
It
here.
was like poser vibes where
You're
it's
not
like
fucking
you're
from
wearing
here.
mesh and you're wearing this little weird outfit and you think you're all cool and you act like weird and you're not cool. You're not cool and you're not unique
no,
and you're
bring
not
your
original.
own personality, because that's what New York is about.
It's not fun anymore.
It's about all about different cultures and ethnicities and religions and
Yeah,
shit like
bro.
that. Like,
It's not fun
bring
like
some,
that
br-
anymore.
bring a fucking flavor to the table or
Bring
get
some
out of the
flavor
house.
to the table. Everyone's out there just wearing like brat summer t-shirts and it's like,
Oh,
but what
God.
else?
But
But
that's
what
also,
else?
That's also like our society that's moving. Like it's just like social media and all
I
these
know.
trends.
There's just so much like
and like the new generation
monotony.
is just like
There's so
get-
much monotony, and it's like everyone just falls in line with like what everybody else is saying to the point. And you noticed this like 20 years ago, you noticed it 10 years ago, but now it's reached a point where I'm like, I really notice it. Where it's like even the types of like even gay guys, I'm like, you're only attracted to yourself. Like you see gay couples, and I'm like, yo, I can't even tell you apart anymore.
You
Like,
look the
what's
same.
going on?
Yeah.
And it's like I've gotten to the point where it's like if I see like a gay couple on Grindr, and if they don't look alike, I know I'm gonna message them Because
yeah, that's your
because
rule of
they've
thumb
done
now.
the work to break the generational
The
trauma
trauma,
chain.
see?
Seriously.
This is important. This is
It's
applies
crazy
to
out
everyone
here.
and everything.
It does. But that's what I've noticed about New York. I'm just saying.
We just got we got to bring more New Yorkers
We
back.
gotta bring him back.
We got to bring it back.
We gotta bring our good vibes
Less
back. We used to be
gentrification.
fun. We used to be fun.
Also, what's up with the dancing?
We used to be fun.
Nobody's
we used
dancing
to be
anywhere.
fun.
And we got to bring back Output. If you remember Output, that's the time period that I want.
We gotta bring back like when we were dancing at Pride.
What?
When we were dancing at
Oh,
Pride.
yes.
That
That.
energy.
Yes.
That energy.
That. Mime Mudzonis.
Oh, sorry. That energy.
Thank you.
I just caressed her face beautifully.
As I caress the alien.
As you pet the alien.
As it pets me
He's
back.
so- as it pets you back. Ew. Disgusting.
I love aliens.
Do you want a little alien baby?
I think if I had a little alien baby, I would love it so much.
Oh, that's so sweet. You'd be a good mom.
I would want
Because
to.
if I had an alien baby, I'd throw that thing in a dumpster. I'm
Oh
kidding.
my
No,
God.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I would find it,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
raise it,
Shut up.
and then it would come back for you.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Yeah. Suck my. I love
Yeah,
that.
I really do think like if I had a little alien baby and I all of a sudden I'd be like, oh my God, look how cute.
Look at the cute
Look
alien.
at the cute little
Little
alien.
alien.
I need to give it to Papa. I'm going to name him Gus.
Yeah. You better name your first kid Gus.
Oh my God. Gus? Gus.
Gus. Gus.
As I can't say your
Well,
name
can
Gus.
I at least
have to say
baptize
Gus.
the kid?
Yes.
I'll be the godfather.
This is, of course.
This is nice.
This is, yes.
Me and your other gay friend Michael will be the godfather and the godmother.
The God.
I'll be the godmother. I'll be the nuna. He'll be the nuna.
Do you remember that app where it would turn you like, I mean, they have so many of them now.
Yeah.
But it was like back in the day, it was like something where it would take your face and it would like make you look like, what would you look like at 80? What would you look like a female? What would your baby look like?
Yeah.
Michael with that app, beautiful. Didn't even know it was Michael. I was like, oh my God, you should do drag.
No, Michael would be good at drag.
Michael's so good at drag. He also has very sexy legs and very sexy kneecaps.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, you have to.
Why is it every time we talk about Michael, we bring up his kneecaps?
He
Every
has
time with the
great
kneecaps. Every time with the
He
kneecaps.
has sexy knees.
Even when I saw him in Portland, we talked about the kneecaps, I think. Every fucking time. Y'all are obsessed with them.
I love his kneecaps.
That's crazy. What are my kneecaps giving? They're all right.
No, you have good.
Nothing
You have
crazy.
very good. You have very nice feet.
I do have great feet. Yeah.
I like to appreciate the like not the basic things on people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know.
Well, it's because look at you. There's nothing basic about you at all. So
Oh,
you have
wow.
no choice but to appreciate other people's craziness with that fucking face. Look at that.
Gaga.
The alien. Gaga alien.
Gaga alien.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
Mark my words. I will play Gaga one day. I'm gonna practice
You're
my
the
singing.
same age as her. How are you gonna play her in a movie?
I'm not the same age as her.
Yeah, I think
Isn't
you.
she? She's older.
No, I think she's like 30.
Well, she's not gonna play herself.
No, she's not gonna play herself, but you're like practically the
Yeah, but
same
if Gaga
age.
dies in 5 years,
Okay, then maybe you have a chance
then
of
maybe
playing
I have
her.
a chance.
But like, you're not gonna play her when she's 60
No,
and they're
right
making
now
a
they want to
biopic.
make her of some. They're not gonna.
Oh.
You don't have to do it at 60.
I'm just saying, like, they're not gonna do a biopic of Gaga now.
Why not? She's,
Why would they? She's still acting. She has a movie coming out this Friday.
Gaga retire so I can play you.
Seriously, she's only done 3 movies and 2 of them have been bad. House of Gucci was bad. House of Gucci was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. House of Gucci was a movie I really enjoyed that I would not recommend to a single person I've ever met.
I'm also like, why not hire Italian people?
She's Italian.
No, you know what I mean.
Like real Italian
Like
people?
real Italian
Well,
people.
Adam Driver is not Italian at all.
That's what
so,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's okay if she was in there incorporated, but I'm saying like when it's watered down by like the opposite, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when the majority of the cast of like the major names are not accurately depicted.
Well, I mean, Angelina
That's-
Jolie is playing Maria Callas. So.
I have multiple feelings about that.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
it
I
is
think
interesting.
also as an actor, you should be able to portray certain people. But I think when it's like a real, like if there's no one else on the list, which I highly doubt that.
Well, I think it's interesting how like Hollywood and Americans really pick and choose where
yes,
who
say
we,
it. Say
where we have to play authentic and
And
where we
where-
don't have to play authentic.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like if a straight guy is playing a gay guy, it doesn't matter. If someone else is playing Greek, it doesn't matter. But if someone was to play Mexican, it'd be like an absolute. Do you know what I mean?
Uproar.
An
Yeah.
absolute, like, people would lose their fucking shit and then it would be canceled. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, listen, I agree with it. I agree with all of it, but it's like, we need to go all in or all out because
Yeah, well,
it's
this
really
is the thing.
frustrating when it's like, we're really pick and choosing right now. And it really, for me, it just speaks to like the fact that like, as much as Americans want to be like, race, like, we're just America, and like other countries don't understand our nuances and our racism and all of our shit, and
Yeah.
they have their own shit and their own nuances.
Also, half the shit that America focuses on over there, they're like, what?
they have no idea.
They're like, we don't give a shit about that.
They literally have no idea, and you have to explain it to them. And when you do explain it to them, they're like, "That
This
makes
is
no
ridiculous.
fucking sense. That's
like
ridiculous."
this is where you're wasting your energy and time.
Yeah, that doesn't exist here, and it also makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, because it's like all these little like leptomerias, like it's like your nuance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These little nuances.
Like
Yeah,
all these little nuances that you're like hyper focused on to like appease things, and it's like there's other shit. Can we
Yeah.
help with like the homeless people here?
and I'm not saying it's like the be all end all is to hire Greek people to do Greek roles, but it's like stop being picky and choosy of like when you need authenticity and
yeah,
not.
but also I'm gonna say this: Greek people can actually maybe come together a little bit more and create an uproar.
Yeah. Well,
How about
we're too
that?
busy focused on the marbles, and the Parthenon. So that's gotta get figured out first. You know what I mean? The British Museum shit, and then we can go and cancel Angelina Jolie.
Forget about all of the beautiful architectural buildings that families are fighting over.
Yeah.
That if neither one of them wins, the government takes, and it can literally be bought by anyone else and broken down and created into the same bullshit out there.
Correct.
Let's not focus on that.
Yeah.
Let's not focus on the generational trauma.
The
to heal
generational
it
drama chain.
so Greece can grow.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like I just don't really like how picky and choosy the authenticity is. It's
No,
like
I get it.
I think we should go all in, and it should just be like if you're gay, you play gay, and that's like it.
Well,
I'm
I
so
also,
sick of these,
I also disagree with that a little bit because the thing is this. I think the reason why that exists is because there is an imbalance because you are picking people that are not gay to play these gay roles. So there has to be a balance of like, hello.
Yeah.
So the uproar is required,
Yeah.
but then it also has to balance back out because it's like, where's the fine line for an artist to play a form out, like a role outside of them?
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that. I get it. So,
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
But yeah.
So, but I think we become hyper focused on one thing and not the other, and we're like, can we scratch all this and like just like plant new seeds? You know what I mean? And like a new. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Because it shouldn't be like. So then what? No gay person is gonna play a straight person?
No, but I think like if you have like
That's sad.
like Alien, for example,
I should play Alien.
because look at the resemblance. But no one else should play Alien.
No one else. Sigourney Weaver.
She doesn't play Alien.
No, but she could play alongside me and I could be the alien.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That would be a scary movie.
That would be incredible.
That'd be a terrifying movie.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
God, love that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's
She
all I
wouldn't
just
shut up.
I just think like Can you imagine me as an alien just like But that's all I'm saying is I think like there should be just like proper representation and authenticity, but also the flexibility to be artistic and like go outside the realm of
No,
things.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's the issue.
Yeah, yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Vote for us for president and vice president,
Yeah,
basically.
but Seattle really was like one of the first cities in a long time that I like really liked that I've been to.
You know, I haven't
Like
been to
in America, I mean.
yeah, I haven't been to like a new state that I've been
Yeah.
like excited to go to. I think
I've
like
been going around a lot this year and I've seen a lot, and it's like Seattle was the first time in a long time where I was like, oh, I really like this. This is cute.
I want to do like Utah. I want to do like something like deserty.
And like Portland was cute too. It's small. It is small. Again, that food though. Oh my God.
I have to go.
And
to
the
Portland
people
to see
in
my
Portland
friend.
were really weird, which I really liked. They are really weird there, and they were cool. They were cool. They were cool. But yeah, Seattle freeze.
Seattle freeze.
Seattle
I kind
freeze.
of want to go and just
Yeah.
test it out.
Next up, I have Montreal, Ottawa, and Toronto. And Montreal, I've been to.
Yeah, because you also have family and stuff
So I
like
used
that
to watch
too.
Miss
and-
Congeniality there all the time.
All the time.
So when I go there, the first thing I'm going to do is watch Miss Congeniality. And then Ottawa, I've never been to, and Toronto, I've never been to. Toronto, I think I'm
Toronto,
going to fall in love.
Oh, I was gonna say otherwise.
Toronto, because I've heard it's like New York. Toronto, I think I'm going to fall in love.
I heard it's like New York and not as nice.
Oh.
Like, because it's like just gloomier.
It's gloomier. Well,
Yeah.
because it's Canada.
It's Canada.
It
So
gets
you're just like,
colder. Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never been. But yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to put it on like my bucket list to be like, what state do I want to go and visit and see? Because I haven't really been inspired. I've been like, my whole life,
know.
I've just been like wanting to get further and further away.
Yeah. Where have you not been that you want to go in America at least? I've been to a lot of them now.
I've been to, okay.
And I'm going to even more.
I've been to Tennessee. I've been to the Carolinas, and like little day trips. I mean,
I've been to the Carolinas.
Chicago.
I've been to a lot of Florida.
I've been to
now.
Illinois.
I've been to Chicago.
Florida, I haven't been
I've
there
been to
in like how many
Indiana.
years, so I'm fine.
I've been to Indiana, and that's a place you're good.
I have not been to Indiana. I've been to Texas,
I've been
California.
to Dallas, but I'm going to Houston and Austin this year, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I've done Austin and Houston. Austin, I had an impromptu random stay. Not random. I went to go see my best friend there for 2 weeks and ended up staying for like 4 months.
Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it.
Found a job there. This place that I found the job, she had a spot in New York. She's like, "Are you from New York?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I."
That's hilarious. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, she was like, "I hate everyone here. Everyone here is so soft."
That makes sense.
Like, no
yeah.
one wanted to work. Everyone was just like bitching about work. And I'm like running around doing the most.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Anywhere, Greece, Texas, anywhere outside, like a New Yorker, as a New
yeah.
Yorker, I would crush it.
Oh, crush it.
Crush it. No one wants to work anywhere. Sound like my parents.
Nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work these days. But yeah, I think I really want to do like a I would want to do like a Utah or something in like the hot springs and like
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, like a little bit different.
I definitely want to do like skiing
I would do skiing, yeah.
in there.
Here, like there,
No, Utah.
Utah.
Where is it? It's not Utah. Where's the
They have skiing in Utah.
skiing? Am I thinking of a different place? Where are the Mormons from?
Utah.
Yeah,
they have
skiing.
skiing.
Yeah, it's a big ski because they have the biggest where all the rich people go, right?
No,
Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
No, but where do the rich people go skiing in Utah?
Ah.
Aspen, yeah,
Aspen. That's Colorado.
I want to go to Aspen. But people ski
People
in Utah.
ski in Utah. That's like in Greece when they're like there's snow and they're like, yeah, it's up on the
You
mountains.
can go ski. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
ski in Greece too.
Yeah, I don't know much about America. I'm sorry.
I'm really bad. I was really bad, and now I've gotten much better. I mean, a lot of it is. Can I tell you? It's just all the same. It's really all the same. Like, because other than Chicago and other than San Francisco and New Orleans, like, a lot of it is really just like nondescript cities. Like, I saw a TikTok once where it was like this girl calling them like corporate cities, and they do feel like corporate cities where it's like condos and then some like Mexican restaurant on the bottom of it, and then like some gift store, and then like some pasta place, and then another condo, and they all kind of look the same, and they kind of all at this point are starting to look the same.
It's so sad.
It is sad. It is sad, and they're all very driving, and there's no infrastructure in any of them. It's really bad. I mean, it's really bad, but it is what it is. I mean, that's why I think when I go to places like Seattle, I really like it because I'm like,
Because
there's at
it's
least some
still-
infrastructure here.
Yeah. Yeah, I would want to see something like that,
Yeah.
like a little something different. Or I'm just big on like national parks and everything. Like,
I would do national
give
parks.
me nature.
Do you know
That's
what
what
I really
want.
want to do? I do really want to do like a cross country drive one day.
Yes, you want to do it together?
Do you want to do that
Shut
together?
up! One of my dreams.
Oh my
is to get like the
God.
bus
and just
you
do like a
drive.
cross country drive. Yeah, that would be really
Which
funny.
means I'm gonna end up driving the whole time
Yeah,
because
the
let's
whole-
be real, you're not gonna be able to
I
reach the
hate
fucking
drive-
pedals.
Definitely not the brake. Definitely not the brake. I'm gonna have to have one of those like a.
Let's do a cross country drive.
Oh my God, the content.
Let's do a show.
That would be really
a
fun.
cross country show.
Yeah,
Welcome to the neighborhood in every neighborhood.
all the neighborhoods.
All the neighborhoods. Let's learn neighborhood.
Let's learn the neighborhoods.
Let's learn the neighborhoods.
Oh my God, it could be like that HBO show where drag queens go to places in the South and teach people drag.
Mixed
But-
with a bit of Portlandia.
Yes,
Sure.
and we would teach people, I guess, the art of
It's like Key and Peele, but Greek.
Key and Peele, but Will and Grace, but
Will and
Greek.
Grace, but
Key and Peele,
yeah.
but Greek. Broad
Every-
City,
but Greek.
but Greek.
But Greek.
And then everywhere we go, we just spread Hellenism.
Hellen. Flags. Trump rallies were just like Greek flags.
Greeks. Greeks. Democracy.
Democracy.
That's so
We have
funny.
like a blow up Acropolis, like Parthenon.
Oh my God,
We
shut
should-
up. That's going to be how the bus is designed. It's going to be designed with columns and the fucking Parthenon. This is really funny. I would love to do that cross country drive.
How do
at
we
some
do
point.
that?
It'd
Let's
be
figure
really,
this out.
really
I'm
fun.
so excited. For
Yeah,
this.
if we have like what? We need like what, a month? How long will we need?
If we have like a crew with us, also that helps us do certain things where we can
Yeah,
like
if we have like two people
two
that
people
help us,
like
two cool people,
two cool people.
not D. D's
D,
out.
would you
Would you
cross
join?
country with us? Fucking
Why not? You don't want to have fun?
I have other responsibilities.
You have other responsibilities?
Yeah.
You don't want to come cross
You don't
country
wanna
with us?
do you
don't want to have fun?
I do want to have fun.
You don't want to learn?
Fun is a fluid concept.
A
A
fluid
fluid
concept.
So you don't think we're fun?
I didn't say that. Do you not think you're fun?
You know what? You're not fucking invited.
You know what? Yeah, you are uninvited.
You know who's coming? The alien's coming.
I'm sure he'll have a great time.
Yeah, I will.
It would be funny. It would be a lot of fun. I'm still not coming.
He doesn't believe in us.
Who do you think should come? Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga?
If Gaga
come.
comes, I'll come.
Oh, no, you're
Oh,
uninvited.
now
no,
you're
no,
coming.
No,
No.
Now responsibilities are out the door
No,
because Gaga's
oh,
here.
because Lady Gaga's here? All right.
I am Lady Gaga. I'll just put a blonde wig on. I'm Gaga. Rah, rah, rah.
Her hair's black now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm Lady Gaga.
There you go. She's done. We should plan this. We're gonna plan this. This is really fun. I wanted to do it when I lived in LA and I was moving back to New York, and my dad was kind of with me, and he was like, "Oh, my dad would be fun to bring. That would be a fun one. Bring my dad, me, and you, and then like someone to just film it. Oh my God, the chaos.
We have people.
We have people.
We have people. Let's do this.
We have people.
Okay, we need to end this.
If we have
and
like a
talk about
month
it.
at some point, we can just do it. And like if we do like little shows everywhere, I don't know, whatever, we'll figure it out. Bye.
We gotta say goodbye to the people, and then we got business to talk about.
We
okay?
got business to
We
talk
got
about,
business to
okay?
talk about.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
We got business to talk about.
We got business to talk about.
Like, comment, subscribe, tell us where we should stop on our cross-country tour.
Yeah, and if anybody knows somebody or anybody that wants to help out with this,
Hit me up.
yeah, like tag them.
Hit me up.
Seriously, we need help. And anyone has like an RV that they want to donate
Yeah.
that we
really
can also
helpful.
decorate with like Vocamvillas on and make it look like
The
you know
Parthenon.
the Parthenon on the side.
We're going to steal back the British marbles.
Exactly.
The Parthenon marbles from the British Museum.
We're gonna do a cross country, and then we're gonna go to the airport
And fly
and
the
fly
RV.
the RV like my magic school bus.
Yes.
Love that.
I'm Miss Frizzle. You can't be Lady Gaga and the alien and Miss Frizzle.
All right, fine. You could be Miss Frizzle. Fine.
Especially with this outfit, this is Miss Frizzle.
it's very frizzle.
Yeah. This is giving Frizzle, baby.
And I've seen you in curly hair, and I think you would look very
Oh
vivacious
my God. I
and
would
like
look
a red
great
fierce.
as
Yes.
Miss Frizzle. Are you
Yes.
kidding me? Mr. Frizzle?
Mr. Frizz.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, but you can't be on the magic school bus wearing this outfit because that would be concerning.
Shut the-
among all the
Shut
kids.
up. Shut up.
You look like a straight man in this outfit.
I love that for me. That's what gay guys are interested in.
Yeah.
That's what I've
They just
realized.
really want to convert them.
Can I tell you? I realized that in Europe. I realized that I was like, you know what my issue is on Grindr is that I'm smiling at every single picture that I have. And I did like 3 pictures. I changed it to 3 pictures where
Yeah.
I'm not smiling.
Yeah, you should change that.
And I got so many more
not
messages.
smiling and be like looking for like masculine, you know, like
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
things that indicate like you're actually like really gay but straight.
Exactly.
But, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. So I'm just I changed my profile pictures to like 3 where I'm not smiling and then 1 body pic, and all I got was messages.
They were like, "Oh, he has a wife, 3 kids, and a mortgage."
Yeah, I was like, wow, gay people are really honestly internally homophobic. I don't know how else to say it. We're the worst. We're truly horrible. It's just
We're all the same shit, just packaged differently.
What the
What
fuck was
what
that? Oh my
It's
God.
a gay person coming through the
It was
window.
a gay person. Oh my God, something. He heard us. Oh, it's the bar. All right. Welcome to the
Welcome
neighborhood.
to the neighborhood. Like, share, subscribe.
Yay, we did it.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor?